Hi guys, welcome to Burn Rubber. I got a thing on my head, we've got the mount going on. We're going to go to the secret location and we're going to start work on the race car. Daunting. I ain't never done nothing like this before, but we're going to throw ourselves right in there. We've got some water, we've got some extra tools, the boot is absolutely jam-packed. We also need to go to Halfords for some silicone and maybe some paint or something. We'll see. See you at Halfords. Fingers crossed, we got a successful job on the way out. To be fair, she doesn't look bad. Very senior. So guys, this is what we got. We have degreaser, some hot paint and silicone. Jeez, I'm only little and that is not easy. The big guys, jeez. Oh. Let's get the lock out. Right guys, off to the secret location. Wap. Seatbelt up. Red light. See, are you moving? You are moving, aren't you? I need to find a way of securing you. And ideally a touch higher. I'd like to work on that. Honestly, I'm feeling the way forwards from now is more than likely a GoPro. He's scared of the lorry. You gotta go a bus through there, Matt. National speed limits. This head mount is nil point. It is no go. I thought I'd try it though. So we worked out real quick that that head mount ain't no good, eh? Bouncy, and we sit too high because of the sun visor, which I don't know if I'm going to keep. I think I might keep that. One thing I am definitely taking off though is that it's gross. Like, you don't need our vision imposed by Death Wish scene. Time to show you my little surprise. Ain't gonna be much to you guys, but to me it's big thing. It's definitely a big thing. We have a ratty old barn to do up. Hey! Now this won't be a lot to many people, but to me, having my own space to build race cars, see, I've already got some race car stuff out here. Got lightweight wheels, which are just Mazda ones, but they're genuinely really light. Bumper out here, my jack out here already, and I'm going to be able to pull race car in here. We can do race car things. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Race car stuff in a garage. Got a garage, guys. Now, we understandably ratty, but that is also ratty. So we just need to make it fast, eh? So our first job is to start tidying up. I'm gonna get this junk over in a corner somewhere so we can bring that guy in, and then we can start doing rocker cover stuff. That should do. Move it all to the side, big old space in the middle to pull the race car in. It's the first time I'm ever gonna put a race car into a garage. Still unloading, more tools, bits and bobs, inlet manifold, indicators and paints and stuff. Just still unloading the car. The boot is finally empty. Still need to work out a thing for this, okay? Still do need to work that out. You can actually see the coil levers now. Well, I can't see that at the back of there. Yeah, we're done. Emptying the car. Temporary setup. Got my little chair. Got to have a chair in here to wind down and sort yourself out. Let's pull race car in, shall we? She's in with loads of space. All the space. I could probably pull it forward like half a foot and then shut the doors if I needed to as well. But this is what we're dealing with now. I can't really see much. I should have brought a torch really, but rocker cover definitely needs to be a thing. It is sopping wet down there, and I need a dipstick. But yeah, you can see how bad the leak is all along and down the back. Yeah, good job. We've only got genuine Mazda jobby. We've got some silicone. Apparently silicone almost guarantees that she won't leak again. Just you do it on the sharp edges of the gasket. I will not do a time lapse, as I say. All I'm going to do is stop as and when things get interesting. Maybe things like when it's off, I mean, take it all off, and then maybe when I'm painting it, I'll show you step by step on the painting. We'll see. So sometime later, and some effing and jeffing, because we worked out that the strut brace has to come up for the rocker cover to come off. Rocker cover's off. We can see, although you can't see very well, definitely leaking down the back of the rocker cover, which could be good news for us, but the whole thing leaking. Like the whole all the way around, completely shagged. So we got it off, and I'm wondering, do we rattle can them up? We could rattle can them up. One thing that I was very concerned when I was buying the car is we had an oil leak down here, so it would be this cam lobe, and there was an oil leak down the back around here, and a lot of mess down the bottom, but mainly at the top. So what we're going to check is this cam lobe which was seeping through here, look, which is good news for us. And the other one was the same. I have already given it a slight wipe down, which is why I noticed it. But down the back here would be this side, up in that corner. And look at that, look at all of the oil. I didn't wipe this side, but definitely leaking hard at the cam cover. So fingers crossed this sorts out all our leaks and no more worries, basically. It's in pieces. I'm gonna leave it more wipe downs and stuffs, and see when anything else interesting happens. Little update. I've been cleaning this guy profusely, right? I took this guy off, which looks like a genuine OEM gasket, if I can be completely honest with you. I've noticed though, 0 silicone to back up. Now, we've been told lots about these. There's none on the engine bay in all the places there should be. And there is none on the rocker cover. So I think somebody's done a lot of effort, but missed out vital backing up of the silicone. They say you don't need to if you've got a decent gasket, but they're old engines. They're like, that head isn't going to be absolutely, the valve cover, sorry, isn't going to be completely mint. Don't expect it to do its thing forever, but a little bit of silicone in the right places. Where have we got silicone? This stuff, it even shows you, look, just to back it up. It's literally what it's designed to do. Well, fingers crossed, when I do this, it does stop the leaks, but that could literally be why it's leaking. It's just because matey boy beforehand, whomever put the effort into changing it, because it looks fairly fresh too. Another thing is they say the fasteners can be wrecked. These are like brand new. We've got brand new fasteners. So somebody's changed all before, and they just haven't done it right by the looks of it. So fingers crossed. Another thing is I think I'm going to paint in. I might as well, eh? I've taken off these guys. Taken off the PVC. I'm probably going to rattle can it up just to see if we can make it look a bit better. So some of you might know how this is going to go already. I haven't got a clue. As you know, we've decided to paint it up. It says degrease it, engine down on the old YouTubes up until nothing comes off anymore, right? I've degreased the nuts out of it. I should also plug that guy up and that guy up. Now for the rattle can. Wish me luck. Ooh. Oh, I'm gonna have to do this with 2 hands. First coat. Sorry, I had to use 2 hands. I don't know how people do that. But it's only going to be a rough job, obviously. But I mean, let's at least try and use 2 hands. In the meantime, that's all drying. Let's clean all this bit up. I did go through the effort, like I said, of cleaning all this guy. And there was no silicone anywhere. But it's not in bad condition. That's the main thing. Even the belt, look. The belt does not look like it's in bad condition at all. That's a win in my book. So yeah, whilst I'm letting this thing react, this is definitely reacting, guys. But I thought I'll just wipe it down a little bit. It's a bit tidier, to be fair. I might get a little wire brush on this guy. Should we see what that looks like after a wire brush? BRB? Not mega, but it's tidied up a little bit, innit? I also thought I'd get all that a wipe down too down there and the old strut brace. Getting there, just wasting time whilst that's drying. There we done our final coat of that. It ain't too bad. I mean, it ain't a pro job, but yeah. Final coat of that, let it dry, and then whap you back on. I've also, in the meantime, cleaned much better. All in all the cracks, all around the seal where it's going to do a thing. I don't have a torque wrench, so we're going to have to do it gentle, bit more, that'll do, sort of jobby. So, update, whilst it was drying, I thought I'd get all scratchy, and it's kind of a bit meh. It's a bit meh. I mean, it's better than what was on it. The sun's starting to go down, but we have garage. It is beautiful. I can't describe the feeling of just being in a garage. Like, I've worked on cars out on the road, like the wind, just the wind, let alone it's not raining outside, but if it was raining, if it were like craziness, just being in an enclosed space. having a chair with some power. The small things, honest to God, the small things makes a hell of a situation. And I'm enjoying myself, and it's been hours, literally, waiting for paint to dry. But hey, to be fair, from range, you don't really think that's too bad. Trust me, in person, she ain't mint. But like I said, in the future, we'll get a nice powder coated one and whatever. Right now, it's race car. I thought I'd just pretty it up whilst we're here, taking it all to pieces. We have this guy to go on next. I wish I could literally just like throw it at the car. And then poof, it's all back together. But I'm using the spare time, do you know what I mean? Just to tidy up all the old caps and stuff. Even these little fixings that hold in all the HT leads and stuff, I've cleaned all them up. So it'll look cleaner when it's all back together. Just kill time, innit? Never been much of a graffiti artist, but you know what I'm saying. So now we just wait for that to, that guy to dry off. Just a touch, and then we'll slip her in. Gonna put some cedar on there. Like I said, I haven't got torque wrench, so what I'm gonna do is maybe quarter dugger, and then go around again, maybe just a smudge more, then go around again, just so there's some resistance, and that should be enough. Like, I've read about it, I've done all of the old interwebs and stuff, and it's not much. You don't need much. Wish me luck, eh? Right, guys, I did some more scratchy. And now I'm going to throw it on. It's dry enough. I mean, let's hope it's dry enough, but yeah. So we got this guy on. It's all nice and seated. I was told to put silicone on these corners here. Basically, all the sharp edges. And then hopefully it should do a seal. Well, I haven't fastened it up yet. But considering I was slating it, it doesn't look bad at all. Not in the slightest. Let's frape them up, shall we? See if we can break it. So guys and girls, we're done. I've prettied it up a little bit. And it is pitch black outside. See, look at the luxuries. The luxuries. But I've prettied it up a touch. And see, the wire brushing, man. Look at all this. All of this was rotted out a second ago. I even thought I'd give that a go as I undone them. Just a wire brush made all the fasteners look all sparkly. But yeah, we're not going to find out if it's leaking ASAP. But what we're going to do is go on to the next thing, and if it does start to leak, then we'll know, won't we? One thing I do know is being in here has been a luxury. It's been beautiful. I've made paint stuffs, I've made engine stuffs. I'm warm, although I put my jacket on because I'm going in a second. So we're going to call that a win. It's all back together. What you would like, I would have thought, is a startup. Hey? Should we start it up? Yeah, start it up. So we're going to start it up. There's a drop sound in it. Are we ready, guys? Ooh, ready? Hey, winner, chicken dinner. Look at that! Although I'm not sure what we're looking for other than leaky leaks. No leaky leaks, guys. Well, it started. That was definitely a thing. It was quieter too. Not sure why. Something might break. Anyways, guys, I thank you very much for sitting through all that boringness. We have tidied that up a little bit. And hopefully she doesn't leak anymore. She's no longer the Titanic. And fingers crossed, next thing is some back lanes and then some window regulators. I want a window sorted out. I like driving along with my window open. One of my favourite things is my heaters on my feet and windows wide open. But you've managed to sit there and experience this with me. I am chuffed. Look at the state of it. Woohoo! Thank you very much for watching, everybody. If you'd like to leave a like and a comment and all that good stuff, and subscribe. Subscribe? You want more of this? More faffing and paffing and botching? We ain't botching it. But yeah, burn rubber, not your soul.